The candidate nomination deadline for the provincial election is on October 2nd, leaving an opportunity for more Peace Region residents to run. Davies is working on his re-election as the Liberal MLA for Peace River North.
I worked in the oil and gas sector as a truck driver. I'm a school teacher, an educator, and 13 years on Fort St. John City Council, so I have that experience as well.
If re-elected, Davies says a large focus will be on the economic recovery in the north.
How do we get our economy going again? How do we become competitive again? British Columbia has lost a lot of its competitiveness. People are afraid to do business in BC, and we need to change that.
Trevor Bolen was named leader of the Conservative Party earlier this year. He is running against Davies in Peace River North.
Fortunate to be a city councillor for a very long time, and that's given me the ability to spend the last 13 years understanding what could be better, what maybe went wrong, and how we can truly champion for our constituents.
Although he enjoys serving his time on city council, he believes his voice needs to be heard by the whole province.
It's become the fact where it's become larger than that, and it's bigger than that. And I think, you know what, sometimes in the north we get forgotten about. It's time to listen to every British Columbian, and that's what we need to ensure we do.
In the Peace River South, Mike Bernier is looking for a third term with the Liberal Party.
The experience that I bring to the table as the former councillor, mayor, and MLA, and that experience and the relationships that I have with people around the province, I hope people will see as a huge asset.
Earlier this week, the Liberals announced some changes in the province if elected next month.
When you look at the problems around ICBC, we're looking at making some changes there. We will be rolling back to 0% for PST for 1 year to kind of help spark and boost the economy.
Newcomer Kathleen Connolly will be running for the Conservative Party in the Peace River South. Connolly has deep roots in the region with ranching, logging, oil and gas, and outfitting.
We've spent our whole life in the South Peace living off the land. I get it, I've lived it, and I think that some rural communities get lost. So I feel like I can be that voice that can be a politician who actually understands rural living.
Her first matter of business: to create security and clear direction for the community.
Our businesses are so struggling trying to figure out what it looks like, what they're supposed to be doing, how they're supposed to be doing it. So I think it's really trying to create security to be able to weather the COVID storm.
Corey Longley is a candidate for the BC NDP in Peace River South and is hoping for a majority government to continue making changes in the north.
We finally have a new hospital being built in Dawson Creek. That's a John Horgan gig, that one right there. Assisted housing being built in Dawson Creek, another BC NDP initiative. The new bridge to mitigate the flooding that we've had to pay for over and over and over again in Dawson Creek particularly. BC NDP.
Longley believes it's time for the Peace Region to be progressive.
I'm talking progressive as new buildings, new infrastructure, all the things that we need as the citizens of this community, and I mean all of our communities.
An updated candidates list will be added to Elections BC website once the nomination period ends on Friday. Laura Krause, CJDC-TV News, Dawson Creek.
Salon and barber services provided by Skinovations. Be swept away to a world of peace and tranquility at Skinovations Salon and Day Spa.